Four-man rush. Has time, lets it rip, and it's caught to Tesla. A dart from Goff to the rookie, Isaac Tesla, who's really gotten better as the season's gone on. Here is Miles Frazier, the rookie, comes on for him on that left side. Oh, play fake. Goff slips it out to Jamison Williams. Tight coverage, it doesn't matter. Deshaun Wright was all over him, but Jamison Williams makes a catch for a first down.
Punching teeth out there, whatever it takes to win against a division rival on the road.
Goff looking, checks it down. Williams, good move. Jamison Williams has a first down. Down to the 10-yard he goes. 2nd and 1 for Goff. Back to throw, get a set of screen outside, and that gets absolutely swarmed. Nowhere to go that time. Brisker and Robinson came in to make the hit on Anthony Ferkser. Goff zips it. St. Brown is incomplete. Brisker there with another good hit. And here comes the field goal team for the Lions. And Bates is perfect. So the Lions take the opening drive, go on down and settle for 3, but they grab the early lead.
It really wears down the defense. This D-line has to chase him all day long, and that is exhausting.
Lions send a blitz on first down. Williams gets rid of it, and it's caught by Loveland right away. And a good solid tackle out there.
Really hard on the defense to get a kind of beat on what the Bears offense is doing.
Give it to Swift again. Big hole for Swift. Oh, just got tripped up. That could have been a huge one, but it picks up the first down. Monangai again up the middle, and he runs into a wall. Well played by Tyleek Williams, the rookie first-round pick. First down, play action, pressure. Goff is in trouble. He is sacked by Montez Sweat. 3rd and 9 here. Bears show blitz. They come with it. Goff sees it underneath, catch, and a first down and more. It is St. Brown. Who else? The master on 3rd down. Up to the 49. He goes for the 2nd down. Goff near side, St. Brown again, already off to a big start as another first down for the Lions for being shoved out of bounds there. 2nd down. Goff in some trouble. Looking around, throws complete. Jamison Williams backs up to take a look and sprints forward for a first down.
St. Brown's got all 3 targets so far in this game on 3rd down. Let's see if he gets a 4th.
Looking that way, Goff throwing that way. Guess what, Tom? He does. It's another first down. Keep going back to it for Amon-Ra St. Brown, his 5th catch of the game. Gibbs is a wideout, bottom of your screen here for Goff. Pressure. Steps away, zips it to the end zone, high and incomplete, and the Bears get another stop in the red zone.
You know, not giving up these touchdowns in the red area.
Bates up for 30 yards, and that is good. 2 field goals for Jake Bates. So this Bears defense, which gave up 5 touchdowns in the red zone last week.
Are you kidding me? As a rookie, so impressive.
Here's Williams on 3rd down with some pressure. In trouble and sacked. He doesn't get sacked often, but Aiden Hutchinson gets home.
Those receivers didn't want to run out to their spots again.
Blitz coming. Goff sees it, throws incomplete again against that blitz. It's St. Brown, who's having a monster first half for another Lions first down. 3rd and 4. Goff stands in on a rope. St. Brown on a beauty on an in-cut. Gets a block. Amon-Ra St. Brown is down to the 15. Pressure. Goff zips it underneath. It is caught. It's going to be a touchdown. Jahmyr Gibbs is in.
He's got an angle route, and watch Edwards, the linebacker, just overrun it. Goff knows he's going back inside.
Here's Williams trying to get a little screen. DJ Moore, a couple blocks. That's a good start and a first down. 4th and 1, looking to throw. Over the middle, first down. It's Loveland who's got the completion inside the 40. It's like he's got them right where they want him. 1st and 10 with 2 minutes to go in this first half. On a fake to Swift. Pressure in his face. He's in trouble. Deep trouble. Way back there and just throws it to Komet, who makes a catch, but he's going to lose yards.
Oh my God.
That was crazy.
The Bears are going to have to adjust this game plan a little bit. They thought it's going to get much more man today. It hasn't been that.
3rd and long. Fire over the middle. It's caught. Loveland, but he's going to be short of a first down. But now you got options. It'll be a 4th and 2, or you could try a field goal. On 4th and 2. Pressure. Williams throws. Oh, it's caught and then dropped. What's the ruling? Ball is loose. Lions going to grab it, they say. Back to throw over the middle. Another completion to a wide open St. Brown. He is killing them here today.
Outside, outside, outside.
Goff looks, goes far side, going deep here. It's way out. St. Brown was covered by C.J. Gardner-Johnson. So here's Bates trying for his 3rd field goal, and no, he just hooked it. And the half ends with a missed field goal and a Lions 13-0 lead. And that would mean a matchup with the Packers here. Here's Williams. The slant route, it is incomplete. Try to get it to Loveland again, but Yassin was there to knock it away. Goff pressure up the middle. Now it comes around the edge, and he is sacked. Jervon Dexter with the Bears sack, and boy, do they need that. Just being back here, the city's been electric. This game, though, has not been electric for him as Caleb Williams tries to get the offense going to Loveland, who makes a catch. He's already got 6 of those, but he's really been the only guy.
You're just lining up and then penalty, okay, you go backwards.
1st and long, Williams zips it in there. He's got a completion to Walker. That's a good throw and catch, and Walker down to the 37.
They've got guys open downfield.
On the fake. Looking downfield. Letting it rip. DJ Moore is down there, and it's intercepted by Avonte Maddox in the end zone. Maddox played it better, and he's got the pick for Detroit.
He's got one-on-one with DJ, and Maddox just boxes him out. Caleb's done such a good job.
By the way, they marked that a little bit short, so it's a 2nd and 1. Goff over the middle, wide open. It's Raymond with room to run. Raymond into Bears territory and down to the 46 before Edmonds brings him down.
But Goff in this receiving core has carved it up.
Back to throw underneath to Montgomery, working against Edmonds, and he turns the corner on that 1st down. How about David Montgomery turning on the Jets?
But if Goff keeps feeding him around to all these different guys, Tesla and Raymond, it's a hard task for them to lock it in on.
Here's Williams, makes the catch and sprints to the outside where he's going to pick up about 7.
180, what's that?
More Montgomery. Off the middle he goes. And Montgomery still chugging near a 1st down. Goff floats one. Incomplete to Jamison Williams. And the Lions are looking to the sideline, and Dan Campbell says, let's kick. Low snap. Nice job on the hold there by Fox, and the kick is up and good. Another field goal for Bates. The Lions settle for the field goal, but add to their lead, make it 16-0. They're 1 of 7 on 3rd down. Here's Williams. Back, drives it. It is caught. That's a 1st down to Luther Burden. His first catch of the day, had that touch before.
These linebackers have played aggressively downhill, not letting this run game get going at all.
Blitz coming. Williams sidearm throw and a completion to Burden. Room to run and a 1st down. He dropped down and hit Burden, and that was a beauty and a good. Blitz coming. It's blocked. Williams going end zone. It's caught. Janae Walker, touchdown Bears.
Fancy. Here's Walker just running a post. It's cover 4. The near safety bites down on the underneath player. And then Amik Robertson has to try to play over the top of that. But he recognizes it late, and Caleb sees it late as a threat.
Give it to Monongai instead, left side. He rolls in. And the Bears wake up, and so does this crowd. On the board, it's a 1-score game. How the NFL levels up the game. Now let's see how the Lions respond. Blitz coming. Goff to Raymond, who's wide open and sprints for a 1st down. And he goes into Chicago territory. Pitch to Gibbs. Looking for a seam. Stretched out pretty well. Good job by Chicago. It's Jalen Johnson and TJ Edwards there. They give it to Montgomery. Oh, here comes the pass.
Oh, boy.
He's in trouble, though. Looking to throw it. Bears swarm him, and he's dead to rights. Goff was the intended target, but he was well covered down the field, and they got to Montgomery, and here comes the punt team.
That's why you have a big, heavy offensive line in a hard running game.
Here's Williams, zips it over the middle. It's Loveland again, who's having another big game, and that's good.
Throwing conditions. Someone with Caleb's arm, he can do it.
Oh, bad snap. Williams all the way back to get it at the 1. Stands in and looks as far as he can throw it. That was pretty good. 3rd and 10. Blitz. Williams over the middle. It's caught. Komet is going to get there. Breaks the tackle, too, for Cole Komet. Out across the 40. Get a little reward. Williams zips it out. Tries to set up some blocks for Burton. Good move from Luther Burton. Into Lions territory. It's another first down. Now let's see on Moore. Zacchaeus in for him right now on a 2nd down. Williams over the middle. Zips it in to Loveland again, who's having a career game. Down to the 11.
Man coverage. Great opportunity here.
Williams fires. Loveland again inside the 5. He's going to be a yard short. So it'll be a 3rd down and 1. Williams goes end zone. It is caught. Who else? Loveland. Touchdown.
Let's see if he's got it. And he does. Dean, you like it?
I like it. Hands underneath. He's in bounds. Looks like a touchdown to me.
Yeah, great job just kind of creating a void in that space with the corner route. Loveland.
This time they'll fake it. Williams looking. Throwing. It is held on to it. Caught. Cole Komet. We're tied in Chicago.
Okay, this is not how you draw it up. This is Komet, the tight end, who actually catches the 2-point play. He is blocking Aiden Hutchins on his play. That is the responsibility. He whiffs, he falls down, Monangai picks it up, but because he knows that Caleb has this Houdini-like quality to drift and make throws, he finds his way into the end zone. He's surprised he caught that. Ben Johnson's surprised he's caught that.
3rd down. Goff over the middle. Jamison Williams running free. Turns on the Jets, and he's into Chicago territory. Gibbs is a wide receiver here. Goff looks the other side of the field. There's miscommunication.
Looking to judge intent, but when you're in the tackle box, maybe Goff thinks he's got St. Brown on the outcut, which is where he's throwing it, but he's pressured, he's in the pocket, it doesn't matter, the refs don't see it.
Goff to throw. Pressure up the middle. Zips one deep into heavy traffic. Intercepted. Kevin Byard, the league leader, has another one. Looking for some blocks. Up across the 25. In the league, his 7th.
Here's St. Brown running down the middle of the field, and there's just nowhere to throw that ball. Edwards gets possibly his finger on it. Couldn't quite tell from that angle, but that is a tight window throw. Going for it all. No, that's Brisker tipping it up in the air. And then Byard on the spot as he's been all year. And Al Harris, who preaches the ball, interceptions everywhere he's gone. Oh, yeah.
What a great shot.
Really hard for the receivers to catch.
Play fake. Williams in trouble. Escapes, throws, incomplete. There's no one there either.
Yeah, it looks like that should be a grounding too.
That's the same thing. And there's going to be some more discussion. DJ Moore was over on the near side, but not close. And Caleb Williams is pleading his case.
Yeah, great pressure. There it is.
Have to get to the 36. Williams, far side, Monangai, a long way to go. Makes a good move, and that's going to come up well short.
Before half, so you'd like to be closer than that distance was.
Yeah, that was 53. Here's Goff. Over the middle, and again a completion over there to St. Brown. Now he's in field goal range and more. Wow. Slides down to the 25, and there you go. Snap and hold are good, and the kick is up and good, and the Lions going to finish their year with a win in Chicago, 19-16. But this day belonged to the Lions. Jake Bates, the walk-off winner in Detroit, comes to Chicago and gets a W. 19-16, the final score.